If we don't get in front of this, if we don't somehow get productivity up, if we somehow don't get investment capital to actually things that are productive. There's some fascinating articles last week about how it's amazing how many factories are being built around the United States with government money. And then the second paragraph is, of course, there's a problem. There's no consumers for the products they're about to make, and there's no workers for them. So I'll make you a prediction today, and I'll buy someone a fancy coffee if they remember this a couple years from now. We're going to have a whole bunch of government finance factories, because remember the soft nationalization that happened in the previous couple of years when Democrat control here, and we're going to have factories that basically run at a fraction of their capacity because they can't find labor, and there's functionally no consumers for the product. Remember, right now the world has a glut of computer chips. It was funny, as this place was passing the CHIPS Act a couple years ago, that same week or the week after that, The Economist magazine ran a front page or major article that basically said, hey, you do understand the economy is actually awash in chips. They're just having a supply chain issue problem of delivery. But we believe in our brothers and sisters on the other side believe in a soft nationalization of major industry, and that's what happened. So let's actually walk through part of the rest of the crisis. And this isn't Republican or Democrat, it's demographics. We got old. It's not Republican, it's not demographics, it's just the way God made us. But here's what's happening. The Social Security Trust Fund, this is from, I think, using the number from the Medicare Social Security actuaries, but the CBO functionally has the trust fund gone in about 9 years. Grandma having to take a 25% cut. But within here, so this one is Social Security, but you realize this right here, 2028, the Highway Trust Fund is gone. This one here, the Medicare Trust Fund. Now remember, Medicare, about 40% of Medicare spend comes from the trust fund. The rest comes right out of the general fund. But that part is mostly the hospital portion. And it's gone. It's gone in about 8 years. This is our reality. What are we going to do? Are we just going to raise, we're going to raise how much taxes here, then you're going to, how much taxes are going to do to backshore the Medicare Trust Fund, then of course the Highway Trust Fund. If you start to stack all these requirements and then just the baseline deficit, the amount of the economy you'd have to now start collecting in taxes, you almost have to double. And I don't think there's an understanding of how bad the numbers and how fast the numbers are moving away from us.
Hello, friends. I have breaking news to share with you today. New legislation is moving forward, and more state lawmakers are calling for an increase in tax credits and tax cuts. This will benefit many low to middle-income households, and your state may currently provide extra relief money. So friends, please make sure that you watch until the end of this video to learn more about this. Also, to say thank you for being part of this community. Every Friday, I will be announcing several winners for the Walmart gift card giveaway. If you would like to enter these weekly giveaway, friends, please click and like several of my videos, and then comment below the keyword of each video that you watch. The more videos that you watch and then comment on, dearest friends, the greater your chances of winning these giveaways. A large number of U.S. representatives has proposed the American Family Act. Amidst the challenges posed by the crisis, the American Rescue Plan Act brought relief to millions of American families through a sequence of payments and credits. These payments amounted to 50% of the child tax credit estimated for families based on the information reported in their 2019 or 2020 federal income tax returns. Eligible families who either did not receive these advance payments or received an insufficient amount may claim the full credit on their 2021 tax return during the 2022 tax filing season. For the 2021 tax year, the child tax credit increased from $2,000 per qualifying child to $3,600 for children age 5 and under, and then $3,000 for those age 6 through 17. Additionally, the credit became fully refundable for qualifying taxpayers, albeit subject to income limits. So this meant that individuals could receive the advance child tax credit payment even if they did not have any tax liability in 2021. The extended credit positively impacted over 61 million U.S. children, and studies suggest it had a significant positive impact. State child tax credits are financial incentives provided by individual states to assist families with the costs of raising children. These credits are independent of federal tax credits and vary from state to state in terms of eligibility criteria, amounts, and application process. These credits are typically designed to alleviate the financial burden on families by reducing their state income tax liability. Many states have adopted different approaches to structure their child tax credits, offering either a fixed amount per child or a percentage of the federal child tax credit. The eligibility for state child tax credits often hinges on factors such as the number of qualifying children, total household income, and whether the family meets specific state-defined criteria. Some states may implement income thresholds, ensuring that the credit benefits lower to moderate income families. But similar to federal child tax credits, state child tax credits may be fully refundable or non-refundable. A refundable credit means that if the credit exceeds a taxpayer's state income tax liability, the excess amount can be refunded to the taxpayer. The Wisconsin Senate's Republican leader recently put forward a rewrite of the workforce bill that Wisconsin Governor Tony Evers proposed. The new proposal replaces every item in the original $1 billion package with a $2.5 billion tax cut to address what childcare advocates have described as a looming collapse of childcare services in the state. The Republican substitute amendment replaces the $365 million the Evers administration has proposed to support childcare providers over the next 2 years. This will include an increase in the state's childcare tax credit. In a recent statement announcing the amendment, Senate Majority Leader Devin said the tax credit increase would be worth up to $5,200 for a family with 2 children in childcare. The centerpiece of the substitute amendment to the original bill is another attempt to cut the state's second highest tax rate to 4.4% from 5.3%. According to the Wisconsin Department of Revenue, the incomes of taxpayers in that bracket range from $27,000 to $304,000 for single filers. Massachusetts lawmakers have also unveiled a tax relief package aimed at delivering $561 million in reductions to taxpayers and companies during the current fiscal year. This would be through a slew of tax credits and other steps aimed at lowering tax burdens. Lawmakers say the increased child tax credit will benefit nearly 600,000 families and will be the most generous universal child and dependent tax credit in the nation. The credit would rise from $180 to $310 in fiscal year 2023, and then again to $440 in fiscal years 2024 and beyond. It is the package's largest item, worth about $165 million this year, and up to $307 million once it's fully implemented. So, dear friends, what are your thoughts about child tax credits? Please let me know what your thoughts are in the comments section below. Well, my awesome and most amazing friends, that is the end of my daily stimulus update video for today. My dear friends, thank you so much for being part of this community. To say thank you and to show my appreciation, every Friday I will be announcing several winners for the Walmart gift card giveaway. If you would like to enter the weekly giveaway, friends, please click and like several of my videos and then comment below the keyword of each video that you watch. Dearest friends, the more videos that you watch and then comment on, the greater your chances of winning the giveaways.